Hello, this is Michael Lawrence with The Legend of Zelda video walkthrough, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess video walkthrough. Last video I showed you how to get to the Forest Temple and how to use a couple combos, how to use your slingshot and all that. And so now I will actually show you how to free Talo from her imprisonment with the monkey guy. And I also showed you where to get the building. So you can pull out your slingshot if you wish to use it on these creatures. I really don't know what they're called, but you don't have to. You can actually just use your sword, which actually seems a bit easier sometimes. But it's more fun to shoot them in the head with a slingshot and watch them fly backwards and stuff. I apologize for the quality of this camera because it is all that I have. Where the heck is it? Anyways, you want to come over here and just use a simple spin attack to bust them out in one hit. So now they're like, ooh, yay, thank you, Link, you're so kind. And the monkey's all ecstatic and crackhead-ish as always. So anyways, after that, you're immediately engaged in another cutscene where you are escorting Talo out of the woods. She says, if you hadn't come, gee, that monkey would have gotten eaten. Me and that monkey probably would have gotten eaten. She's actually a pretty nice gal, that monkey. She tried to protect me, so we got captured together. Link, you're not going to mention this to my dad, are you? He's always telling me never, ever go into the forest. So you really can't tell him, really, you have to promise. And then after she runs off and disappears, Russell pops up and says, Link. And then she says, he says, my son told me Talo disappeared into the woods and not returned. I came as soon as I heard it. It looks like you have already brought him home already. I apologize, such a task should not fall to you. Tell me, you have noticed how strange these woods have been lately? I feel uneasy about what may lie in wait. Anyway, Link, tomorrow is finally the day you will be departing to Hyrule. I think it's a good thing I have given this task to you. Good luck and return safely. If you are lucky, you may even get to meet Princess Zelda. Ah ha ha! Hysterical laugh. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, so now you will immediately be at the Orden Ranch, where you'll have to herd cattle for a second time. Now this one is actually a little bit harder because it has more goats. And he says, hey Link, and then basically tells you to get to your chores. Excuse me. Anyways, so now he tells you to get to your chores. What you want to do is you want to blow the horse grass. I did not want to talk to you, I wanted to blow the horse grass. The reason this is called horse grass is when you blow it, Epona comes running. Epona, or whatever you have named your horse. To me, it doesn't really matter what you name your horse. It's just, if you have a horse at home, if you want to name it the same name, it doesn't matter. And he says, okay, then let's get started. So the fastest I've ever actually done this is in 30 seconds. What you want to do is, like normal, you want to center them into a center mass and kind of go in like a swimming motion behind them. Fastest I've ever done this is 30 seconds, which is actually a really good time. No. Yes, that's right. So anyways, you want to just kind of scoot them towards it. Which if they're faced the opposite way, they're more than likely going to run away from you, so if you can't avoid it, you can't avoid it. So you have to go back and chase them down. No. Anyways, there's two little stragglers over here that I'm going to go and get. So if you whoop too many times, which is hi-ah thing, they will actually get really mad at you and crash into you. Which I am going to attempt to show you right now. Oh crap, he's mad. No. See, they will actually chase you down until they run into you, and if they see you laying on the ground, they will hit you again. So, now this is taking forever, which it usually only takes me around 50, 40... Oh my god, no! Okay, if you avoid them for long enough, they will actually stop being mad at you and not run into you. So if they start blinking red, you want to just, like, freak out and run from them, because they will run into you and knock you off your horse. Go in the freaking barn. What the heck? It never takes me this long. Longest it's ever taken me is like 1 minute and 50 seconds. This will not take me 2 minutes. Get in the frickin' barn. Okay, it took me 2 minutes. You were both faggots. It's like the longest that's ever taken me is 2 minutes. Anyways, and he says go to Bo's house, which is actually the mayor, which you will see in just a second. Now that you are over the fence, you will be immediately engaged in another cutscene. Familiar, right? Well, in this game, in this particular village, we will be engaged in a bunch of cutscenes. Anyways, and then Lila sees you, and obviously she has a crush on you because she like freaks out every time she sees you. Anyways, and then the mayor Bo actually says, "Oh, you're done herding for the day, Link. Well, nice work. The royal gift Russell told you about is ready, so you should get ready for your trip to Hyrule Castle. The royal family has requested this gift specifically, so it's real special. It'd be bad if the representative for Ording were to be late for such an occasion. Get me, lad? And the path for you is a long one, my sweet horse. Please bear Link along it safely. Safely along it, whatever. Wait, what is this? What happened? She's injured, isn't she?" Link has a hurt face. "Link, how could you? You were pushing Epona too hard, weren't you? Jumping fences, I bet you." That's actually not what it said, but that's pretty much what it said. "Now, Lila, be careful." "Father!" Yes, she screams at him. "How can you be so easy on him? You're the mayor. You should start acting like one." "You poor thing. It's a freaking horse, chick. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It'll be alright, Epona. I'll take you to the forest spring right now. Once we soothe you in the spirit spring, you'll feel better in no time." Wait, Lila! Whatever! Why, without Epona, the gift won't get delivered in time. Oh, this right there. So now that you are put back out, anything, once you regain control, you want to go to the forest spring. Give me a second here, I gotta put my phone on the charger. Anyways, so once you regain control, you want to go to the forest spring. If you are playing along with me, just go ahead and head there, because I'm putting my phone on the charger. If you're just watching just to learn how to do this stuff, just give me a second. Anyways, crap, freaking go on the charger. Anyways, now we want to go to the forest spring. I am sorry for that delay. I will actually roll there because it's faster, because I took so long to do that. Anyways, no, I don't want to talk to you. I have no clue what he said, because I've never actually talked to him before. Actually, I have, but really all he tells you before you have already knocked the beehive down is, and anyways, you cannot avoid talking to them, and she tells you how they bully her. You look over here and talk to them. You can read this if you wish, but I'm not going to. And then they say how much fun yesterday was, and ask you to borrow your sword, and you have to say sure, because if you say no, they will not let you pass. If it was me and they asked to borrow my sword and I did not want them to, I would just, and they tried to not let me pass, I would just move them out of the way and walk past. And she says how much they're always bullying him. He says how much they're always bullying him. So you will always hear me refer to him as a she, and then I'll correct myself because I remember that it's actually he, which I really don't get. But anyways, if you want to come down this path, this very familiar path that heads to Ording Spring. Once you get here, you actually just want to peel off to the right. Remember that it's backwards on my thing, because I'm recording off of a laptop webcam, so I have to turn the computer around for it to record, and it's actually backwards. And Anyways, so you can go over to the fence and talk to her if you would like, but that just takes forever, and I'm going to skip that step. So just crawl through that little hole over there. You'll find it really easily, and it's really easy to find. And then she says, I had no idea, I hadn't heard the details about Talo's capture. But Colin, still preferred me over your master, huh? See what I mean? I've memorized like everything. Don't worry about your horse, Link. I'm just kidding, I haven't memorized everything, man. I just know these because I've had to redo this like 17 times to get these videos right. And they better be right this time. Anyways, fortunately it looks like the injury isn't too serious. You can go on together. But Link, can you promise me this? No matter what you encounter out there, don't try to do anything out of your league. Just come home safely. And she gives you that I'm gonna rip her pants off look. That's kind of weird, but anyways. And then these big ugly creature things come in here, and actually what they do is they shoot Lila in the back with an arrow, which doesn't kill her for some reason, which is really weird. And then they knock me out, hit me in the head with a freaking mace. That would kill me. But like I've said before, Link is a ninja, and if he can fall 5 stories without even hurting himself, he can get hit in the head with a mace. It's like a freaking bull on steroids, man. Anyways, what this guy does is he blows a horn, and it actually calls in the Twilight portal. I'm going to skip this because it's really not important. If you want to watch it, go ahead and watch it. All that happens is he blows that horn and the Twilight portal comes up, and then you run all the way to the across the Fairing Bridge trying to find Lila and Colin. And actually what happens is you run into a big wall of Twilight. You will see that if you watch the video on yours, but I'm going to skip it because it's forever. That's all the time I have for this video. Thank you for watching. Please join me for the next one, where I will show you how to conquer the Twilight.